Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, do you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Have we been told Silas's motivation yet? I can't remember. I know what it is, but that's cheating because I've finished the game.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven.
No. Keep clean.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move.
Feel like we should
He
just
led a band of young Apache
let him be.
warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
Don't blame him. Oh, can we? Yes, maybe. Uh oh. Thank you. 3 out of 4.
They saw me.
Whoa,
before
jeez.
I saw them.
Hello.
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
I was not expecting there to be people right here. Now where? I try to, like, crouch, but I don't think that works against AI.
The winter home of the Chiricahuas. And that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Oh. Where did it want us to? Oh, keep. Also, yes, we do. What's this last one? Fast. I don't feel like we need that fast. I'd rather put it into this so we get the silver shotgun and also more resistance.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
I have a feeling something changed in front of our eyes and I missed it.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Oh. Jeez.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
I have no idea if I'm going the right way. I'm guessing no. But we should probably go all the sideways just in case there's cards.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to 2 Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death. I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it,
It will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me.
Whoa.
As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Oh. Yeah, switching me back to the gun there, kind of. Oh. Almost dead again.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
Is there any cards around? Stuck.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me.
I feel like Ben might not like us.
There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on
Jesus.
high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
Oh, we need to go that way. Then let's go this way then. But not entirely that way.
I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
I was hoping they'd actually put up 100 people surrounding us. Just because I want to see how that looked.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
The subtle little path.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me.
Oh. Oh, that one. We got him. 4 out of 4. We don't have one yet. Oh, we do. Air combos and concentration. Shells dynamite capacity increase. Fast shotgun reload. More shot in shotgun rounds. That's more damage, and we are about to go up to... Yeah, let's do that. When we get our little shotgun, we more damage with it.
But it was like that sumbitch disappeared into thin air. Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Good. Hopefully we're getting back to shooting outlaws. I much prefer that.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Surely it was Lucky Luke.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Isn't that a real picture of all of them like that? Not with the people in the foreground, like Ben and them, but I feel as if I've seen a picture of the... Maybe I haven't, and I just think I have.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith.
Oh, are we
and
Ben
he
now?
handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street.
Oh, thank you.
The story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Can you all stop running in front of me? That would be cool, thank you. Oh, and just...
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property.
Got him. There. Get over here. I have a feeling if I go through there, stuff is gonna happen. Can we go up on the... Do we have to go through?
brothers paid dearly for their stupidity. But everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day.
I missed
so
it now,
I know for
didn't
a
I?
fact that it went down very differently.
Darn.
First of all, it was high noon. A posse of
I've
U.S.
seen that
deputy
movie.
marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months, and now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker.
I don't think I did that.
The
I think
marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait till something bitches out.
But this bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. So he went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey,
Slightly.
where do you think you're going, dumbass? That right
I
behind
thought I was gonna die
But he
from.
paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Up here,
A
perhaps?
moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
You had to have been there. The Wests.
It was brave
Not
men
as funny.
like him who risked their lives to tame
Can I-
this wild country.
Oh, jeez. Ouch.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Let's try it.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch! Come on, kill him! Get out here! I'm gonna kill you dead!
As opposed to.
Get him, boys! Hide forever!
He's shooting me in my feet. No, he's not. Excellent. Just in case there's a
Over
another one.
there!
Wrong button.
That's Silas Greaves! What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Switch to the other one because it has more than 2 rounds in it.
His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Sorry, Dwight.
It was early evening, not high noon. The Daltons blew up a safe, and were all set to hightail it out of there. I was late to the party, and Coffeyville was already up in arms. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Bob, Emmett, and Brett. The loser, the lover, the
I had
leader.
been tracking those jokers for months, waiting
Oh.
for them to do something
That game?
reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
Oh, there you are. Didn't even see you.
What are you gonna do?
Shoot one more time.
Oh, now what?
Got there in the end.